Hodge. Lighting's not very good right now when I don't have my light set up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the NES Road to 600 / vlog. I'm headed to St. Catharines this morning to go to a video game swap there. Oh, doesn't that look so good? Ooh, showed that off. I didn't show that off in my other video. That's the new sign Paula made me. Anyways, I'm going to spend the day with Derek, his wife Cynthia, and Josh, and we're going to sell video games. I actually ended up getting a table there, so selling stuff and hopefully adding some stuff to the road to 600, sitting at 309 right now, so we'll see what we can add. All right, let's get going. I got a good two and a half hour drive ahead of me to get there, and I'm bringing my GoPro, bringing something else to record with this guy, lots of video games, so see everybody at the show. All right, we have arrived at the show. I'm all parked. I got everything on the inside of the show. Hopefully that's sun. We're up in here somewhere, right there. Anyways, I'm about to head in. Derek and Cynthia just arrived, and Josh should be here soon. Hopefully that wind's not too loud. And I'm gonna sell some stuff, and I'm gonna try to add to the road to 600. All right, so there's Josh setting up. Say hi, Josh. Hi. There's Cynthia and Derek. Say hi. And there's all my stuff set up. I don't know how much time this is gonna give me for NES hunting, but I put up my nice sign there. Oh, I can't zoom in. It says we'll trade for NES. We'll see how many people notice it. It's not a very good sign. Alright, I have yet to buy an NES game, even though this is an episode of the NES Road to 600. But I will buy one before the end of the day, or trade for one. We'll see. Don't you forget. All right, I did pick up a game. We got Bases Loaded 3 on the NES, so this brings me to 310. Still got lots of time to go, and I know I'll be making trades at some point. But first one today is added. Bases Loaded 3, $5 price. It's got 8 on it. I paid 5. All right, a couple more pickups for NES. I gotta look here. So 11 and 12. I picked up Werewolf on the NES, and dropping it. And we've got Image Fight, which apparently is a shooter, shmup. I've never played it. Very, very nice shape. But I made a trade with Peter from Market Games. He's a vendor that always comes to the BGE. So yeah, 3 games so far added today. Let's see if I add any more. Yeah. Another one? Got another one, so this brings me to 313. Made a trade. I've never seen this one before. Space Shuttle. Space Shuttle project on the NES. I made a trade with Brad, B-Rad. He needed some NES controllers, so add this one in. And yeah, that's it. The show is done. You can see it's quiet now. Wave! Show is over. Added 4 games to the NES set. I'll probably touch base back in the game room just to go over everything quick again. So time to pack up and drive home. All right, everybody, I'm back in the game room as I said I would be. We're just gonna quickly go through everything I got because you kind of already saw it in all the footage. But it was a great show. I had a lot of fun with Josh, Derek, and Cynthia. Thank you very much for letting me impose myself and to join you on the trip. I ended up getting the table to sell there. Sold lots of stuff, which was awesome. Put some extra coin in the pocket. It's good for Christmas time coming up. And picked up a few games. Bases Loaded 3. Grabbed that from B-Rad on YouTube, Brad. Paid $5 for this, so thank you very much, Brad. 2 from a vendor, he always does the BGE. Peter from Market Games. And I ended up trading him the, if you follow me on my social media, of course, you would have seen that I picked up a bunch of stuff from Value Village the other week. And while I was there, I got a copy of, I want to say it was Secret of Evermore, but I can't remember. My mind is not what it used to be. I paid $7.99 for it, had a $50 price tag on it, and I made a trade with him, and I gave him $20 with that game, and I ended up adding Werewolf, or I guess the proper title is Werewolf: The Last Warrior. Put my old man glasses on there. Very nice label. Back, it's got some stickers, but the front is nice. Played this one for a bit. Interesting game. The controls are not that desirable. Like, when you gotta climb up the walls, I don't know how to detach myself from the walls very well. And there's a time limit on the levels, which I'm not a fan of, but it's cool. I think there's potential there. And then the other one I had never heard of. A couple people already commented on social media. Image Fighter. It's a vertical shooting game. I guess this is a big arcade game. It is REM, not the band that did it, or not REM, IREM, IREM. I apologize. But yeah, I'd never heard about this one before. It's pretty fun. The cart is in very, very, very nice shape. So yeah, between those two, it ended up costing me like $27 out of my own pocket. So good trade value there. And then the last one at the very end of the show, Brad, he needed some NES controllers. I had a bunch of NES controllers, so I gave him 3 NES controllers, and I got off him Space Shuttle Project. Never seen this before in my life. For whatever reason, just never heard of it. My wife said she thinks she remembers playing it growing up. And it's a simulator flying space shuttle. So the very first level, actually before you start the game, you have to enter in a proper date. And it's just a timing. It's a rhythm thing. You got to hit the button at the right time. The numbers just flip between 0 and 9. So and you have to hit the button to make it stop. And once you do that, you get into the level. And the first level is preparing the ship for takeoff. So you're a little guy and you go up and down an elevator and you have to hit a button. Go down to the next level, hit a button, go to the bottom, pick up your crew, bring your crew up, load them on, and get on the ship. And then when you're on the ship, again, it's just button presses. But it goes through, I guess, realistically what would happen on a ship, but you're pressing buttons to do it. Just for the takeoff and when you're in space to detach from the rockets that sent you into space and stuff. And then I guess there's random missions you can do while you're in space. One, you're putting a satellite out. Another one, I think you have to rescue somebody. But it's a really cool concept, cool cover art, and one that apparently it's like an uncommon game, but just not an expensive one. So glad to have that in the collection. So yeah, I'm gonna correct myself now. I'm pretty sure this brings me to 313. I believe my previous video I was 309. So this is 10, 11, 12, and 13. Throwing lots of numbers out there. Well on my way to the road to 600. I have a bigger pickup that is being coordinated now. I've kind of teased it in my last couple videos, but it is for sure happening now. Technically, I could have got it today, but my timing didn't work up, so I will be picking that up probably next weekend, I think is the plan. So, but I also don't know when I'll edit this video, but my next video will be that pickup. So, all right, that is it on the road to 600. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.